I want to show you something cool I'm doing right now, and I realize I should share my screen. I'm using ChatGPT's Agent Mode. So let me show you what I am doing right now. This microphone you see me on, by the way, is working. This is actually working. We're going to watch it. So let me explain what I'm doing here. So this microphone right here, let me make myself a little bit bigger here. This microphone right here is my Shure SM7B. It's a microphone that I bought in 2021 on Amazon. Great microphone. I love it. I use it for all of my live streaming, podcasting, all my video stuff. I'm having a problem with it. There's a little wire on the side and it keeps shorting out. Not the main cable that hooks up to my gear, but there's this, it's called a pigtail. So let me show you. I have it taped down right now. You'll see my green tape. So that thin wire, so that's built into the microphone and it keeps shorting out. And I've determined that's the cause. Now, if I pull it a certain way, it seems to be okay. I know this is temporary. I'm going to either have to get it repaired or get a new mic. It's not a cheap mic. But anyway, I want to show this. I want to show y'all what I'm doing right now. So on my screen, live in real time, I'm on my ChatGPT. Now, I do pay $20 a month, so I have the Plus account. I don't think you can do this on the free account, but I'm using the agent mode. In the agent mode, you give it stuff to do. And so let me read you at the top what the prompt says. I said I have a Shure SM7B microphone. I bought it on Amazon on April 23rd, 2021. Is it out of warranty? How do I get it repaired? The audio cuts out. It has a shorted external pigtail from mic to XLR. I need to find out if Shure would cover this and how to get it fixed. So it's been working. It's been trying to figure it out for me. That's what we saw a moment ago. So now it looks like it's done. It's giving me all the, but you saw on the screen before, it was so cool. It was like working the magic and figuring out everything. It was going to different, it was going to Shure site. It was looking up warranty information. So it says, I'll check Shure's current warranty policy to see about the coverage. I'll look up repair options for an audio cutout problem and whether it'll be covered under warranty. Oh, is it still working? No, I think it's like done. All right. So based on the manual, the company warns that the product will be free and normal use of any defective materials for a period of 2 years. Okay. So I'm out of warranty. So can't do that. The warranty. Yeah. All right. So it's saying that I bought it in 2021, 2-year would have expired in 2023. So it is out of warranty. However, Shure still offers out of warranty repairs. This is really helpful. AI is so good for stuff like this. So again, I'm using the ChatGPT Agent Mode, and that's where you give it a job to do, and it goes out and figures it out. And if it gets stuck somewhere, like number one, you can watch it behind the scenes. Like you just watch it on the screen and it's unfolding and doing all things. It might ask you questions. It might come up to something where it needs you to log into a site that you normally log into yourself, but you're watching and you're interacting. But this was, I knew this would be a job. It could just go out and research for me while I was busy doing something else. And then it dawned on me I should be recording this. I'm like, this is actually really cool. So, it says how to get it repaired, gather documentation, submit a repair request, ship the microphone. So it says that Shure does have service and repair portal. So it's out of warranty. I'd have to pay this out of my own pocket. So I just need to find out, is it worth me paying for, or am I better off just buying a new microphone? It gives me a support line to call. And because it says expired, any repair costs will likely be your responsibility. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to say, let's see, what do I want to say to it? I'm say, how do I find out the cost? No, say, how do I find out an estimated cost for repair? Can you research that for me? I'm like, I don't know unless you ask. So let's see what it comes up with. So it's working, it's thinking about it, it's researching on it. And see, it's come up with a bad gateway. So it's come up with a site that doesn't work. And you can watch it's doing its thing. It's really, this is a really neat feature. One of the things I love about the ChatGPT Plus account, and for me, it's been worth $20 a month, is that you get features on here that are really cool that you cannot get on the free account. I also use Magi, which is an all-in-one AI tool, which is great for lots of things. But my understanding is some of these features you can't do in there at all or can't do in the same manner. Like I love the audio feature in ChatGPT. I love talking to it. And the way I can do it inside ChatGPT is one way, and inside of Magi is a different way, and I really prefer the way I do it in here. All right, it's still doing some searching, it's looking for repair costs, and you can see it's scouring the internet. Look, it's pulling up Reddit, it's pulling up the Shure website, it's pulling up gearspace.com and forums, and this is what's so cool. This would take me probably an hour of just research and going to each of those sites and reading through. Is doing it for me in real time right now, and is doing it, as you can see, is doing it very quickly. And what's cool about this feature is I could give it this task and I can go do something else. I can go work on something else and come back to it. It's possible. Now, I'm giving it something simple and easy to do. If I was saying something like, go to log in, yeah, go into my Amazon, and you're gonna have to log into it on here. Go to my Amazon and go find me the best price for a replacement microphone. Well, it's gonna do the research, but then it's gonna stop at some point and need my approval or need me to click something to move on. Actually, I think we'll try that in just a moment. Let's watch. This is cool. We're watching this in real time. So let's see what all it's doing, and then I'll see if it can help me find a replacement mic. Because at this point, I think I'm just gonna have to buy me a new microphone, and I just need to see what it can come up with. Oh, I just saw some pricing that said 179. It's not gonna be a cheap fix. This is a microphone that costs like 400 and I think $439. So, but I have had it for a long time. You know, not terribly surprised that it's crapping out. Although my previous microphone, a high LPR 40, which is a great microphone that I first started with podcasting, lasted forever. That thing worked for, gosh, over 10 years, I think. Um, okay, so it's looking up Shure's page again, is checking out Reddit for pricing for repairs. Isn't this really neat? This is a way for it to do the heavy lifting for you. That's really all I'm having it do right now, is doing something that would take me quite a bit of research time, and instead I can just sit here and let it do it for me. I can be busy doing something else, but it's fun watching this to see what it does. I'm still kind of new to using this. I haven't used Agent that much yet. It's looking up terms and conditions. Boy, it's on a roll. It's you can see it's doing a lot of things. It's searching various websites. It's just going through one at a time, all these different, look, there's a Facebook, because it's looking at forums, it's looking at discussions as well. Opening a thread on Gearspace. This is really neat. So what are some ideas this is giving you that what's a task you could give it? Like, what's something you need research with? What's something that would take a little bit of time for you to do? And if you have the plus or higher paid account at ChatGPT, play with this if you haven't already. Give it a job to do. It's really taking its time, is being very thorough. Because, it's looking for pricing since I'm trying to find out what would it cost for me to get this fix. And see, is searching SM7B repair cost of 2023, is finding different pieces of content related to this. And it lets you know exactly what it's searching, and it shows you on the screen exactly what it's looking at. AI has come a long way, hasn't it? I'm gonna see if I can stop it. I imagine if I press the stop button, let's try it. Yep, I pressed the stop button. Okay, it's stopping because I it's fine. I can stop it here. All right, now I'm gonna say, let's look at replacing the microphone. Let's start with who has the best price for another Shure SM7B. Let's see what it can find because maybe somebody's selling it cheaper than Amazon. Amazon's not cheap, but it's not a cheap microphone, and I imagine they all have similar pricing, all the different places that sell it. Alright, so it's looking for best pricing, it's checking I figured it would check Sweetwater, that's a popular place. Probably B&H Photo they're gonna probably check on there too, that's another popular place to buy gear like this. So it's looking up Amazon. It says it's in reading mode. I think one of the best uses of this is to give it a job to do that would normally take you some time, something that would be some research. And just go work on something else, come back to it to see where it's at. It might be completed or it might need something from you before it can go further. It's not gonna just go log into something unless you have it do that. If I actually said, "We'll try this," I could probably say something like, "Okay, let's find out who has the best price and then let's buy it." And it's gonna probably find the best pricing and then like, "Okay, Sweetwater has the best price," and then it's gonna need me to log on to my Sweetwater account, probably. But right now, I'm just asking it to just find out who has the best prices. And you can see it's very thorough. It's very, very thorough. I think this is just such a neat feature in ChatGPT that doesn't get talked about enough. I remember when Agent Mode came out, and it was talked about quite a bit, but it wasn't being talked about enough, didn't really hear, like, a whole lot of details about it. Alright, B&H has it for I think it said 439. Is reading an article that the iconic Shure microphones are on sale. This is so cool. Is checking the pricing on a site called Camel, Camel, Camel. I've never heard of that site. See, like, there it is. 439. I have a feeling it's gonna be 439 across the board. Is it the microphones like this is the most widely used microphone you see on podcasts and live streams is this particular mic. It's very popular. And usually products that are popular like this, everybody sells it for the same price because people are willing to pay that price. But boy, would this be a good time for there to be a sale. So who better to go find me a sale? Or maybe I should ask it if it can find me a coupon code. That might be next. Let's see if it can find me a coupon code. I wonder if I can just stop it and say based on everything. Let's try that because I mean it's being thorough. And if I'm gonna have to buy me a new one, I probably should let it finish running. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here. And by the way, I do have my Whisper Flow up. I'm gonna use Whisper Flow. If you're not familiar with that, you're gonna see me using it. I'm just gonna talk. Instead of typing, I just hold down a key on my keyboard on my Mac. And this works on Mac, Windows, and on mobile, on anything. You can be in any browser, app, tool, whatever. It works in everything. All right. Based on everything you just reviewed, who has the best price? Alright, let's see if it'll just tell me based on it because it was taking way too long. I'm ready to move on. I don't know why it's looking up again. Let me stop it. Based on everything you've already reviewed, who has the best price? Okay, here we go. So around 439, a used option for 394. Okay, so it seems like across the board that it's 439 and B&H has it used for 394. Amazon had a sale last November for 399, but that was limited time based on this Sound Guys article. Interesting that it found an article where it mentioned Amazon had it on sale for a short period of time, probably a holiday sale. So the lowest advertised price is at B&H and Amazon. Okay. And it'll list the sources. If I click on that, it's gonna show me off to the side based on all of these sources here. That's what it found. Quite interesting, isn't it? Tell me what you think of that. I think this is just a great use. I was doing this in real time. I thought, let me just pop on the screen here and record this and share this with y'all. So, yeah, I've got this temporarily working because I taped it up. We'll see. We'll see how long the green tape works. Anyway, thank you for watching.